Aloha from Kilipohe, Ki Kanilahoa. Just a little update. It looks like the Olena flowers have died off. Kind of looks like the leaves themselves are getting a little thinner. It's supposed to die over the winter, and then we can harvest it. Number 2 papaya tree is doing great. I thought this was whale, but it is not. Number 1 papaya tree. Got plenty of papaya. These guys are all doing okay. One of the other ones over here have started to get flowers. So we will know in a week or two whether or not they're going to produce fruit. We have our Christmas decorations up. We have our little trees here. And we got our ladder tree over there. And you can't see it now, but there's a projector that puts a little snowflake pattern on the wall. But this looks really cute at night. The front door is in, so we'll get a little tour of that from the inside. I am sporting a nice support here, back support, because I worked really hard, really hard on the cement ring, concrete ring for the catchment tank, and moved a bunch of rock and sand and everything, and my back has been giving me fits for the last couple of days. The banana trees, banana plants, not trees, are just going nuts. I think, you know, if I measured this thing, like this leaf right here, it would be about 4 or 6 inches longer every day. So they're loving life. This one's really good. This one in the back is in really good shape. The dwarf Tahitian lime is getting some new growth and a few flowers, but you know, it really hasn't produced. It looks like it wanted to produce some fruit, but I'm not sure if it's gonna. This one's doing really good. This one over here, when I first planted it, I thought it was dead. I mean, I just put it in the ground. I figured, you know, we paid money for it. Might as well see if it'll grow. And this part, which is the main trunk, pretty much died, but now it's got a little keiki that sprouted off to the side, and it's growing. So, truly stoked about that. The concrete ring, get to see how much cat poo there is in it. Concrete ring is in and done. I don't see any cat tracks, so maybe we didn't get any cat poo last night. Put this is 2.5 tons of sand into the ring, and probably 2 or 3 tons of base course around the outside to kind of support it. It's a little light here. I can add some more, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'll wait till the tank is on. But we're putting that on tomorrow. The guys are going to show up and help. It takes 3 people at least to do that. But I'm pleased enough with the way that came out. Tralee has been getting trashed. We got ag mix, which is aggregate mix, at the thing the other day, and This tire was rubbing on the fender and broke the welds there and there, and the fender just kind of came off. And then there's supposed to be another bar that these guys support on, but that broke off. So I've been putting a little bit too much weight on her, I think. There's a place online that I can get for a couple $100, 3,500 pound axle and leaf springs and the hangers and everything. So, but they don't ship to Hawaii, so I have to come out with a freight forwarder. Sorry, there was something crawling on the ground. I thought it might have been interesting, but it was just an earthworm. Still got tomatoes. 1 week till Christmas. How's that, Frank? And the cucumbers are doing pretty good. I'm a little worried about this problem here with the leaves, but all this rot on the tomato plants is a problem in this part of Hawaii because it just rains so much. So we're actually going to take this whole thing apart and redo some 5-gallon buckets. Now that we've got some paint buckets, we're going to do some 5-gallon buckets and put it underneath a little awning so that they don't get quite so much rain. Got some cuttings of vanilla at the swap meet. We got 4 cuttings for 20 bucks. I thought that was a pretty good deal. This vanilla, which we got at Planted Hawaii, is doing really good. And I put in these verticals. I have a couple horizontal pieces to go on those ohia logs, and they're just stuck down in the mulch. And this will be kind of our little trellis back here. That's the plan anyway. Got the lumber for the front steps, and in an attempt to try and keep it from rotting in all this said aforementioned rain, I'm painting it all. So these are 3 treads. There's 3 more treads there. The steps are 10 feet wide. These are risers and other miscellaneous stuff. Inside, we are painting. And you can see now the entire great room is primed. I did the ceiling yesterday. Real good for your back, you know, doing that ceiling is a lot of fun. It's kind of interesting how now that it's painted, you don't have this feeling that it's vaulted. It just kind of is taller in the middle. So I don't know how that's gonna feel in the end. Got materials for the shower. This is going to be the shower floor, or not the shower floor, but the bathroom floor. Eric and Cheryl use that same one. This will be the shower floor, and the back of the niches will be that, and then the walls of the shower will be that gray. So lots of work to do in here on that, starting with furring out the walls so they're all in plane, and putting in the shower pan. But this weekend we're going to Kona, take a little break, and get some stuff. We're going to take the van so we can go to Lowe's. But this is kind of cool. The internal blind on the shower, or on the front door, you can open and close it. Bring it all the way up, halfway down, and then change the angle. So haven't really used that much. And I do have a deadbolt. We ordered a lock set for it, but it came from Amazon and it didn't have the right deadbolt because, you know, because we have the windows, you need a inside deadbolt so people can't just smash the window and open it up. No progress in here. Just kind of using it for a storage area for stuff. We painted over the test colors, and this is the color we're going to go with here. Kind of a light gray, bluish gray. But everything's primed out, ready to do top coat. We're going to top coat in here. We're going to put the floor in. We're going to buy a vanity and put that in place. And then the spare bathroom will be ready for final plumbing and electrical. And just trying to move along. It's almost as though we can see the end. There's still a ton of stuff to do. Of course, the deck, the ceiling, and the lanai has to be done. Painting, constant thing now. But I don't know if I did update this or not, but the eaves are all painted now, which took 5 gallons of paint. I was pretty amazed. 2 top coats, 1 primer, and that's all done. And actually have a little bit left in the 5-gallon pail. I was going to try and put it on the fascia, but it started raining again, so can't do that. Of course, it looks like a gorgeous day today. 30% chance of rain in the report, but that's about it. Yep. Tomorrow's the big day for the water tank. We'll put that in. Maybe I'll set up the the GoPro and try to do a time lapse of that. But that's it for now. Aloha.